Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Well, today's Saturday, September 17th. Sorry, I lost something I can't find. We're going to do fine tuning on my 1972 GMC C1500 Custom farm truck. A lot of things are working. This morning I wired up a trailer connector for my trailer, the female part. Got it to where it connects, made sure all the tests. Made sure all my headlights, turn signals, brake lights, everything on the outside worked. Some of the things in the dash I just don't feel like working on it, because that means I have to drop the column and I got to pull a lot of stuff out. But as long as my lights work, that's all that matters. Speedometer works. There's a lot of things that shouldn't work, but they do work in this truck, believe it or not. So, I already started this engine. I was warming it up because I was working on some other components. I also installed a 12-volt outlet in the dash. Funny short story. They sell it with the little post coming out the back. This truck, even though it has an ashtray, there is no wire with that connector in there. I had to go to town. I had to buy a whole package. $9 for one. All I needed was one. Alright. Let's get this mess started. Let me get the truck started. I already got the vacuum gauge hooked up. Some stuff under the hood. Okay, I have a vacuum gauge here. It's an old style. It's reading about 20. So, to tune an engine, what we need to do, got screws on the side of the carburetor. Let me show you where they're at. If they'll let me. Alright. There's one right here. So we'll start with this one first. We're going to turn it clockwise until everything slows down. Okay, so I'm down to about 18 inches of vacuum. So we're going to turn it out. About a quarter. So I actually went out about almost a quarter turn further out than what I had. And I got 21 inches of vacuum. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you disconnect the trimmer. I need that port, so I capped it here. So, we're going to go on this side, do the same thing. shut this thing off. So, now that's with the distributor disconnected. That means this bottom end is very healthy. So, we're going to pull this off. Need this thing down here, because it's the only port vacuum I have to hook up to. Now we're going to hook up my distributor, which goes to here. We're done with this. We'll start the engine up. Rev the engine up. And now it's idling a little too high. There's a screw over here. Bottom end's never been touched. Sounds pretty good, don't it? Nice smooth idle. I think we're ready for a parade. So, still have a problem with the parking brake. Evidently the two cables, since they're exposed to Mother Nature, they are, well, let's just say they just don't want to function. Let me show you something. Parking brake on. Like it's not doing anything. Now, I will admit, it does slow it down. That's about it. So if there's an emergency, I'm going to bite the dirt. That's what's going to happen. I've replaced this parking brake cable, the front one, so I can park this thing. Well, needless to say, it didn't make any difference. Well, other than it pedal releases all the way up. But as far as parking, I think what started it, the wasp got in there and created rust. Some sort of, I don't know, maybe the wasp nest, something had an acidic, and it just rusted. I can't get them cables back there to move. But from here down to the loop, does. But if it don't Walk up back there, I ain't got shit. But anyways, this will conclude what I've done to the truck for now. We'll see what happens with the parking brake in the future. As far as I'm concerned, it's good enough to go to the parade, which is at the end of the month. So I hope you have a good day. Hope it's awesome. And God bless.